What's happening, Pushas fans? Today I'm joined with one of the biggest Australian upcoming YouTubers.
Storm, lad. What's Storm? What's going on here, brah? What's happening, brah? Nice to meet you, brah. Ah, it's good to be here, brah. It's good to be here.
Bro, who are you?
I'm Ashwana, brah. Who are you?
Nina.
Well, nice to meet you, brah. This the job interview, brah, eh? Send link?
Nah, this isn't a job interview, bro.
What do you mean, brah? Why are there so many shoes here?
It's supposed to be a soul therapy. It's a
Oh, I think I'm in the wrong place, eh, brah?
Yeah, it's an
I've got a job
interview,
interview, brah. I don't want to be late, but all right, each one, brah. Each one, lad.
See you, bro.
Sorry, brah. Sorry, brah. Sorry, lads.
Call me Bucky, lucky that I'm innocent. If I didn't have no morals, I'd be menacing. How about
Today I'm joined with one of the biggest upcoming Australian YouTubers, ShakTV, the man himself.
It's good to be here.
How you doing, my brother?
I'm good.
Do you want me to call you Shak, or
It doesn't matter. What?
or by your real name? Would you want to reveal that to any of the fans?
We'll call it Shak. just call me Shak.
Keep it Shak.
We'll keep it at Shak.
Yeah. All right. What are one of the worst comments that you've received?
Where do I start? No, there's been a few. I released the Conor McGregor video, which has 10 million views, so you can expect that there's a lot of
Conor fans defending.
defending, or like people defending the Irish accent, like gatekeeping. But people called me fat.
What?
Yeah, they call me fat because I was in a Conor McGregor. They call me fat because I had like saggy tits and everything like that. I don't know. I just
No, that's a weird one, bro. I get those same comments, but like I don't agree with them. I think it's weird, bro. I'm petite.
You're a beautiful man.
Yeah,
honestly.
I'm just
beautiful
a petite little
man.
flower. I don't get.
But the funny thing is, it's like when that Conor McGregor video, there's just so many of the same comments. No one's unique. Like I would laugh if your comments were very unique, but it's always like Conor McGregor from Wish, Conor McGregor Alibaba. 3 weeks later, same person, Conor McGregor from Facebook Marketplace. You're fat. You're saggy tits. Like Conor McDonald's, McGregor Burger. Like it's just like then people just start spinning it like that. There are some good ones. Like if you scroll through, there actually are some really good ones, and I'm like, that's pretty funny.
That's one of my favorite things, bro. Like I love seeing the good, solid, bad comment.
Yeah, it's just like, wow, that's funny.
I'm not promoting bad
try
comments.
harder,
Be
man.
positive, guys. But like it just, there's that golden one where you're just like,
Yeah, it's just like that's really good. That's
yeah.
really good. That guy's got some creative mind. The only comments I actually reply to are the ones on YouTube.
Do you reply to it with like in a comedic sense, like they'll say
No,
something?
I
like,
actually reply genuine
really?
comments. It's just I'll reply because within like the first like couple of minutes, the people who watch my videos are people who have notifications on. So they're true dedicated fans that I will take my time out of the day and reply to them. They're all the people that I say first, I'll like all their stuff. I don't care who's first, blah, blah, blah. People who who haven't even watched the video yet, but they put on a comment. So I'm very grateful for those people.
So on the topic of like, your characters and everything, do you have any like favorite characters that you like the most, or?
I can't pick a favorite. They all have different unique scenarios I can put them in. And Eshe's always fun. He was like kind of the first actually Lebo was the first that kind of got me onto the scene.
How do you even like come up with them?
You just gotta observe your surroundings, I guess. The characters are everywhere. I guess you're on the train, you're at dinner, you just see all these different personalities and cultures and stuff like that. Sneakerheads, for instance. Yeah. They're all like, you look at a sneakerhead, you go to like a drop at the lineup, you can tell what they wear, how they look like, how they talk, what kind of items they have on them. So yeah, I guess it's just observing your surroundings and people and cultures and everything like that, and just studying them. You don't want to like make a full mockery out of it because you have to do it right. So you have to study it, and if it doesn't quite work out, I won't portray that character until it's ready.
What sneakers do you wear? What sneakers do you like? Do you have like a holy grail shoe or anything?
I remember I went to the UK in 2014, and there was just a colorway of Air Max 1s in that sort of like Tiger's sunset colorway. Yeah. I wanted to cop them, but very expensive.
You had a budget. You couldn't.
I had no budget. I had $0. I slept on rooftops, and I slept on every single. Yeah, honestly, I slept on every single surface.
That's method acting,
I wasn't an actor back then. I was a broke parkour athlete. That's what I was. I just slept on rooftops. I slept on gravel, grass, libraries, wherever I can just sleep. Just went to Europe without a plan. And they were there, and I was like, I shouldn't waste my money on this. Maybe I should just buy a sandwich instead.
That was a bad decision. I would have just bought the shoes.
I should have bought the shoes. Yeah, man. I would have chucked them out anyway, like a couple years later.
So do you think with your characters that you put out there, do you feel like it sets a bad example for, you know, the young teens or the youth nowadays?
I don't think so, because I think there's more people that are more influential than me. I know it's like very derogatory, or like lad and stuff like that, but I think lads have been around for a long time. I feel there's other things that influence kids these days. But a lot of the kids that send me messages and stuff like that are very positive. They're like, oh, you know, you brighten up my day with your videos, and, you know, you cheer me up. I'm depressed right now and stuff like that. Like, I have messages like that.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to see some positivity come out of my videos, but again, it's just my videos are entertainment. It's just like, it's a mini movie.
Yeah.
So whatever movie you watch, you know, it's like, does Fast and Furious influence people to drive really fast? Like, I mean, it's like,
what do you mean, bro?
after the movie, yeah, I always drive really fast after the movie, but then that's it, it's over. Like, that's it, it's done.
Yeah.
Like, people don't, as they grow older, they start to realize, you know, no. If you get influenced by my videos and become a lad, then I'm sorry, but you're an idiot. Like, honest truth. Yeah, calling me out. No, but you're an idiot. Like, honestly, like whoever it is. I'm sorry, but like, my stuff is obviously for comedy.
No, of course.
Comedy and entertainment purposes only.
I feel like you've got a crazy work ethic. Do you have a team behind you, or is it like a...
Yeah, I have no team. Just me and my girlfriend.
Just by
She
yourself?
films everything. Yeah, she gives me ideas and directions and stuff like that. And everything I've done to this date is just self-taught. So editing, writing, filming, acting, whatever it is just self-taught. I look at YouTube videos, look how other people do it, gain inspiration. That's it. I just keep myself disciplined. I think discipline is the #1 thing that gets me through anything. I have to do the work first before I can do anything else. Like, the work has to come first. Otherwise, not only do I feel guilty and let myself down, I let other people down that I, you know, want to watch my stuff, that are ready for my stuff, especially for YouTube. My Monday uploads are something that keeps me going. So I release a video on Monday and on to the next one.
Yeah.
Even if it flopped, even if it done well, it's always on to the next one. Discipline and consistency. Yeah, I think brought up by Soviet parents as well helps. Very strict Soviet parents that wanted me to become a doctor and all this stuff, because everyone in my family were doctors.
You're always getting compared to that one relative who's
Yes,
just like...
yes.
He's
My
just God's
great-grandfather was the very good surgeon in Uzbekistan. My dad was a surgeon. My mum was a nurse. My grandma was a nurse. My uncle was a famous water polo player and coach. So everyone's just had some success in my family. And my name is very important as well. That my last name goes a long way. So I have to continue to become great.
Yeah, I feel like,
That's me. So that's what motivates me. I think my dad played a big part in pushing me, and he still never believes in my stuff anyway. He's like, oh, YouTube stuff, blah, 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 blah. But that's parents,
That's
you know?
how it is, you know what I mean? You want to do something different. Nowadays, you're always going to get compared to be like, nah, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you stories like, yeah, bro, when I was your age, I used to go to school, I used to walk uphill both ways. And
Exactly.
all this like rambling. Yeah,
So
it's...
my dad watches my videos, he critiques my videos.
That's beautiful.
He slams my videos. He says you should do this, do that. The Gopnik alphabet, my dad helped me with that. So he helps me in some videos. Yeah, I guess it's just discipline, honestly. I was very disciplined as a child, and just staying consistent. That's the main thing.
Like, what would Shak be doing in if you weren't doing content?
Probably the thing I was doing before content was property valuation, honestly.
Just like a 9 to 5.
Yeah, just a 9 to 5. That's all I'll be doing.
Yeah.
I don't think I had the skills for anything else. That's honest truth. What I'm meant to do in life is content. I feel that has been me since a very young age. I just never knew how to put that into work.
Yeah.
As a young kid, I was, I'm introverted, shy, only child, but I was very creative. I always had a creative mind. I always made up stories in my head and always like just wrote stuff on paper. And when you're a kid, you play in your room and you make up different scenarios and you make characters for all your toys and whatever you have. So I've just kept that, but in a more adult,
So pretty much
environment.
internally, and then
Yeah.
just been able to put
I've
content,
never, but I've never lost my childlike instances. I felt like this has always been my destiny to do something creative, because that's who I am. I feel what a lot of people are scared to do is just to jump into that, but I feel people need to have something happen to them to realize that, like an eye-opening experience, to realize that, wow, this is not what I'm meant to be doing. I'm actually gifted at this, or I'm gonna try this because this is my passion, no matter who says I can't. Whatever traumatic experience you go through or whatever hole you're in, that's where the actual growth happens for you as a person, to kind of be who you want to be and become later on in life. For me, I just felt stuck. I made the jump into content creating, and you know, because I've been trying to do content creation my entire life. I just made like little gaming videos back then, but had a negative comment, and that put me down as like when I was 14 years old. You know, I was 14 years old. Imagine saying that to a 14-year-old kid. It's like, just stop doing it. This content's crap. Like, imagine saying that to a 14-year-old kid who's already introverted, shy, and doesn't have that much confidence. Of course, it was gonna hurt me.
Beat you down in one night. Yeah.
I stopped doing that. But yeah, and then started trying to like maybe do something with parkour, what I did for 7 years. But again, that was just a hobby of mine. Twitch streaming, made another YouTube channel. I did trick shots. That's another thing I did. Yeah,
I've seen the old videos.
That's old videos.
They're the
People who know
OG Shak videos.
That's OG Shak videos is the trick shots. I thought that can get me in, but then I found going way back is when I was a kid, when I did those scenarios, when I made up stories in my head, that brought it all the way back to when I now start making content like this. I make skits. Yeah. I always did accents when I was a kid, but I just never showcased it to anyone, not in front of a camera, nothing. Just to myself in front of the mirror. I always made up names for my characters all the time, but never showcased it to the internet. And it's, you know, it's never late. I think in 2018 I just had bad anxiety because I came back from a trip from America, and I just felt stuck. You know, I had a good stable job. I had my own apartment, which I still have. Like, you think, oh wow, that's actually like, that's such a good life. But for me, I was actually depressed. And I had anxiety. I just felt stuck. I felt I was doing the same thing over and over again, and I felt like I was going nowhere in life. I felt, wow, is this what I'm going to be doing? I don't have like happiness. That's the one thing I didn't have, is doing what I love.
And so you just wanted to,
and I just wanted to break through, and I said, well, this is it. This is my shot. So I tried different other things. So I went Twitch, just doing Instagram videos, and when TikTok came out, well, lo and behold, I did that, and here I am. But yeah, it only takes an eye-opening experience for you to realize, what are you doing in life? Yeah. Like, am I actually like gonna do this my entire life? Am I actually using my full potential of who I am?
Yeah, you think and now do you think that's like the direction you're gonna go with?
Yeah, 100%. I think this is now it's full time for me. Yeah, I do content full time on YouTube and stuff, and how much I've grown is very very grateful and humble. But yeah, we keep going.
So with your future like endeavors and everything you want to do, is there any plans you have for ShakTV or?
Yeah, well, I'd like to become an actor.
Like on the big screen or anything?
Big screen. Yeah, we can start with commercials. Like I've done a commercial, I've done a few cameos in a TV show. Yeah, it's just start small and then get to the big screen.
Move up,
yeah, move up. It's a very competitive industry as well. In terms of the future, just acting is the main role. I just would love to see myself in a movie. Like that would be amazing. A good movie as well.
Yeah, not a
like.
No, I mean, what's wrong with that? At least you're on the screen.
I mean, at least I'm on the screen, but I would love to showcase my actual true talent, because what a lot of people don't see is behind the camera, I write, I obviously talk to myself, so I don't have anyone to bounce off. Yeah. When I'm acting for my stuff, I'm literally just talking to myself. And how weird does that look when you're screaming like a junkie or a lad on the street? Like, it just looks really, really weird.
Oh, bro, I'd love to walk past that. Do you have any sort of final messages to say to the fans that are watching this or anything like that, or?
Nah,
just plain and simple.
Just find yourself, honestly.
Yeah.
Have a traumatic experience. That's the advice I can
do. The hard yards. Just go do the hard yards. Yeah.
Absolute eat shit, be in the rubble. That is where you'll grow.
Yeah, that was ShakTV on Soul Therapy. Catch you soon, PUSHAS fam.
Yeah, you can find me on ShakTV, bro. I'm the only Shak there, bro, you know? All other Shaks suck. So ShakTV on all platforms, bro. That's me, lad. That's where you'll find me. ShakTV, bro. Look it up.
All right, we'll look it up.
Hurry up, look it up now, lad.
After this, man.
No, hurry up. I want to see it now, bro. Follow me now.
No, bro, I'll follow you after. No, sorry, I didn't expect that.
Just got the window tinted, homie, stab me in the back, and that can never be forgiven. And my palms been itching, man, I like the superstition. You can't have my phone number unless we running up the digits. Let me meditate, I just need a couple minutes. Tryna low bump me, my cojones to the big ass.